Software companies are constantly searching for new ways to enhance the value of their integrated payment strategy. One option that has gained popularity is retail ISO registration. Today, we'll define what a retail ISO is, discuss the pros and the cons, outline the registration process and responsibilities, and determine when it makes economic sense for software companies to consider this as part of their integrated or embedded payment strategy. So to begin, what is a retail ISO? A retail independent sales organization, or ISO, is a third-party entity that partners with a payment processor to provide merchant services. Retail ISOs acts as an intermediary between merchants and the acquiring banks, selling and marketing payment processing solutions and services on behalf of the processor. They are responsible for establishing and maintaining merchant accounts, providing customer support, and handling various administrative tasks related to payment processing. The pros. 1. Increased revenue streams. By becoming a retail ISO, software companies can generate additional revenue streams from their existing customer base. They can earn a share of the processing fees, as well as benefit from other income sources such as equipment, sales, or leasing. Number 2 is enhanced customer experience. By offering integrated or embedded payment solutions, software companies can provide a seamless and convenient user experience. This can lead to increased customer loyalty and a potential competitive advantage. Number 3 is customization and flexibility. As a retail ISO, software companies have greater control over their payment offerings. They can tailor their solutions to meet the specific needs of their customers, whether it's a retail store, an e-commerce platform, or a mobile application. And last, marketing and branding opportunities. Retail ISOs can leverage their partnerships with payment processors to expand their brand and reach new customers. This can include co-branded marketing materials, joint promotions, and other collaborative efforts. The cons. Number 1, regulatory and compliance requirements. Retail ISOs must adhere to strict regulations and compliance standards, such as the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, PCI-DSS. This can be time-consuming and expensive for software companies. Number 2 is financial risks. As an ISO, software companies assume some responsibility of the financial risk associated with payment processing, such as chargebacks and fraud. This can result in losses and damage to their reputation. Next is resource intensive. Managing a retail ISO can be resource intensive, requiring dedicated staff for sales, customer support, and administration. Next up, the registration process. 1, you're going to need to choose a payment processor, research and select a payment processor to partner with. Ensure that they have a solid reputation, offer competitive rates, and provide the necessary support to you as a retail ISO. Number 2 is you'll need to complete the application. Submit a detailed application to the payment processor, which typically includes information about your business structure, ownership, financial, and sales strategy and operations. Next is compliance and security. Implement the necessary compliance measures such as PCI-DSS and ensure that your software and systems meet the required security standards. Next, sign the contract. Once approved, you'll need to sign the contractual agreement with the payment processor and sponsor bank, outlining the terms and conditions of your partnership. So what are the responsibilities of operating as a retail ISO? As a retail ISO, software companies have various responsibilities, including first, sales and marketing. You are responsible for promoting and selling payment processing services to merchants, often targeting very specific industries or niches. Number 2 is account management. You'll need to establish and maintain merchant accounts, ensuring that all transactions are processed smoothly and securely. Next is customer support. You'll need to provide ongoing support to merchants, addressing any issues or concerns related to payment processing. And next is compliance and risk management. You'll need to help monitor and manage financial risks such as chargebacks and fraud, and ensure that all regulatory and compliance standards are being met. Next up, we'll address the costs of operating as a retail ISO. The costs associated with becoming a retail ISO can vary depending on the payment processor and the specific services provided. Typical costs can include setup and registration fees. These are one-time costs associated with establishing your retail ISO. Fees may range from a few thousand to tens of thousands of dollars. Next is monthly fees. These ongoing fees cover services like payment gateway access, customer support, account management. Costs can vary depending on the volume of transactions and the level of support required. Next is compliance and security costs. Implementing and maintaining the necessary security measures and compliance standards can be costly, particularly for smaller software companies. These expenses may include staff, training, software upgrades, and regular security audits. So when does becoming a retail ISO make economic sense? Becoming a retail ISO can be a lucrative move for software companies, but it's essential to carefully consider the potential benefits and costs. It may make economic sense for your company if 1. You have a large customer base that can benefit from an integrated or embedded payment service. 2. Your company has the resources and the expertise to manage the regulatory compliance and risk management aspects of operating as an ISO. 3. The potential revenue streams from payment processing fees, equipment sales, and other sources outweigh the costs associated with setup, registration, and ongoing management. And 4th, prove that you can effectively leverage the partnership with the payment processor to expand your brand and reach new customers. Incorporating retail ISO registration into your software company payment strategy can be a profitable and rewarding venture, but it's not without its challenges. By carefully weighing the pros and the cons, understanding the registration process and responsibilities, and considering the costs, you can make an informed decision about whether becoming a retail ISO is the right move for your company. Remember that success as an ISO hinges on your ability to provide seamless, secure payment solutions that meet the unique needs of your customers. So take the time to thoroughly evaluate your options and choose the path that aligns with your business goals. For more tips and ideas and strategies to enhance the value of your integrated payment strategy, visit us at next.io.